Oh, the words from the pages change your world. Your world can change your heart. It can change your mind. It can change your life. New Black Wall Street Book can change your world.
New Black Wall Street Book Club can absolutely change your world, because it began to help change the way that you think. And if you begin to change the way that you think, then you'll begin to change the way that you talk. You'll begin to change the way that you walk or act. And once you begin to change the way that you talk and walk, you'll begin to change your habits. And when you begin to change your habits, you'll begin to change your results. And the results that you get is what constitutes your life. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Well, Black folk do read. You put it in a book, like the Bible. You put it in a book, like Daily Motivation for African American Success, and we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, is a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. We can begin that study by picking up a book, a $25 book that can help you learn about those who are still living today, who have built massive wealth for themselves, and you can find out how they did it. And then you begin to implement some of those strategies into your life so you can get better results. Find that book by simply going to the website www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. The book is available in English and in French, and you can pick up your copy today. You'll find that link in the description above or below. Fantastic, beautiful, beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us. Find us who's here early this morning as the early bird gets the worm. Instagram Live over here with Queen Alicia. Thanks so much for joining us and showing up over Instagram. See if we can get some more Instagram followers going on. Let's see who else is joining us here this morning. First up, Queen Yvette is up early. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Queen Jennifer is in the house. Happy Thursday to you. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Queen Gloria, thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. King Thomas out of Louisville, Kentucky. That's right. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee, man. Home of Muhammad Ali is in the house today here today. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Give me just a second, guys. I am trying to finish. I didn't realize I didn't finish setting up this morning. Get this affirmation going on, and then we'll get this thing going. We should be finishing up today, guys. With Psalm number 119. So we are going to come out of stanza number 19, I believe, or 20, and then go through 20, 21, and 22. So we should be done. We'll start at stanza number 19. But then we're just going to be getting back to the basics, guys. We got two halves to our motivation this morning. First will be the Bible. The second will be daily motivations for African American success. Good morning to you, Payne, Charles Payne. I believe that's who that is over Instagram. As we just prepare, right? We're preparing for battle. We're preparing to fight. We're getting our mind right because we know there's a whole bunch of stuff going to happen today. And we got to make sure our spirit and our mind is right to tackle whatever comes our way here today. And the problem is most people do not prepare for the day. They just say, hey, it's not them running their day. It's their day running them. And they find themselves running out of steam. They find themselves running out of peace. They find themselves running out of joy because they don't take control of their day. They let their day take control of them. Well, we're people that's going to say, you know what? We got dominion here on the earth, and we're going to control, or we're going to take control of our day. Everybody put in console, take control. It is important that you take control of your life. Now, the life is this time span. It's a long time. So if you take control of your life, that means you want to take control of your year. You want to take control of your month. You want to take control of your week. You want to take control of your day. You want to take control of your hour. You want to take control of your minute. You want to take control of your second. You want to take control of your money. Take control of your health. Take control of your life. So we're going to start here with Psalm number 119. Psalm 119. I know Miss Gloria, Queen Gloria, is going to help us out here. She has the power of the Psalms. It's the power of the Psalms. I'll start in Psalm number 119. I believe we left off there at stanza number 19, which is verse 140-ish something. I don't know. And then we should be finishing up with Psalm number 119. And we're just going through the Psalms. It's 150 Psalms. And so we just said we're going to run right through this thing so we can prove that there are people who read the Bible. Okay. It may not be a whole lot, but there are some. Okay. So Psalm number 119, stanza number 19, verse 140-ish something around here. New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's read. I called out at the top of my lungs, God, answer. I'll do whatever you say. I called to you. Save me so I can carry out all your instructions. I was up before sunrise, crying for help, hoping for a word from you. Hoping for a word from you. I stayed awake all night, prayerfully pondering your promise. In your love, listen to me. In your justice, God, keep me alive. As those out to get me come closer and closer, they go farther and further from the truth you reveal. But you're the closest of all to me, God. That's what we got yesterday. God is close. And all your judgments true. I've known all along from the evidence of your words that you meant them to last forever. That you meant them to last forever. Good morning to you. King Kevin is in the house, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Queen Vivian is here today as well. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. So that was Psalm number 119, stanza 19. Let's move on to some new stuff here today. It's Psalm number 119, stanza number 20, verse number 152, I think. Sorry, verse number 152. I'm out of the Message Bible, so I don't have numbers. I'm just guesstimating here. Psalm number 119, New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's read. Take a good look at my trouble and help me. I haven't forgotten your revelation. Take my side and get me out of this. Give me back my life just as you promised. Salvation is only gibberish to the wicked because they've never looked it up in your dictionary. Your mercies, God, run into the billions. Following your guidelines, revive me. My antagonists are too many to count, but I don't swerve from the directions you gave. I took one look at the quitters and was filled with loathing. They walked away from your promises so casually. Take note of how I love what you tell me. Out of your life of love, prolong my life. Your words all add up to the sum total. Truth. Your righteous decisions are eternal. Your righteous decisions are eternal. The words of God all add up. All add up to truth. The words of God all add up to truth. Good morning to you, Queen Brittany is in the house. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Psalm number 119, verses 145 through 152. Psalm 129, restore life. Okay, that's what we're reading now. 129, 153 through 160, restore life. Okay, thanks so much for keeping me on pace. Like, I can't tell where we at. All right. We got two more stanzas and we'll be done with Psalm number 119. Man, we're making some progress here. Absolutely. Psalm number 119, stanza number 21, I think. Stanza number 21, here on New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's read. I've been slandered unmercifully by the politicians. By my awe at your words keeps me stable. I'm ecstatic over what you say, like one who strikes it rich. I hate lies I can't stand them. But I love what you have revealed. 7 times each day I stop and shout praises for the way you keep everything running right. 7 times each day I stop and shout praises for the way you keep everything running right. Everybody put in the console, God keeps everything running right. He keeps everything running right. For those who love what you reveal, everything fits. No stumbling around in the dark for them. I wait expectantly for your salvation. God, I do what you tell me. My soul guards and keeps all your instructions. Oh, how much I love them. I follow your directions. Abide by your counsel. My life's an open book before you. God, I simply do what you tell me. Now, I'll tell you what, beautiful people, this is a great place to stand, to do what God tells you. Because all too often, he may give you instruction, and he does. But we question it, we second guess it, we ask all the people around us to see if it's really the right thing for us to do. And I just simply have decided, for myself, I'm just going to do what he tells me to do. I mean, this is how this got started. He just said, do it. I said, okay. And then, guess what? You got some people that come around and want to hate and got all their opinions. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me to do this. God did. So I'm not really listening to you. I mean, because you just ain't doing much. That's why you got time to talk about what I'm doing. But when you start doing what God tells you to do, and I start doing what God tells me to do, we ain't going to have time to do no criticizing. Because we too busy doing what God told us to do. And how many guys know that takes some work and energy? It takes sometimes it takes a little while. I mean, because God is eternal. He takes 6 days on, 1 day off. Just do what God tells you to do. His plan is for you to prosper, not to harm you. He's got a prosperity plan for you. And that plan has some steps, and those steps are what you are supposed to do. Just that simple. Just that simple. God keeps everything running right. God keeps everything running right. Lord, thank you for keeping everything running right in my life. And our last stanza in Psalm number 119, stanza number 22. I believe this is verse number 168 or so. New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's read. Let my cry come right into your presence, God. Provide me with the insight that comes from only your word. Give my request your personal attention. Rescue me on the terms of your promise. Let praise cascade off my lips. After all, you've taught me the truth about life. And let your promises ring from my tongue. Every order you've given is right. Put your hand out and steady me, since I've chosen to live by your counsel. I'm homesick, God, from your salvation. I love it when you show yourself. Invigorate my soul so I can praise you well. Use your decrees to put iron in my soul. And should I wander off like a lost sheep, seek me. I'll recognize the sound of your voice. I'll recognize the sound of your voice. How many of you guys recognize the sound of God's voice in your life? That still small voice that speaks to you, to guide you, to lead you, to protect you, to keep you from messing up, to help you get out of your own way. How many of you guys recognize the voice of God in your life? That's Psalm number 119, guys. We are now through. I mean, that took about 6 days. See, sometimes some of these things, just you got to keep trucking on along. Let's catch up on these comments, man. God keeps everything running right. Queen Alicia over Instagram. That's right. That's right. God keeps everything running right, man. Psalm number 22 was a forgiveness, okay? Right? Jeremiah 29, he has plans for us to prosper. Absolutely, Queen Brittany. That's right. Hi, Queen. How you doing? Thanks so much for doing. I do. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we have Psalm number 119, guys. We are now complete with the longest chapter in the Bible. I believe it's the longest chapter in the Bible. There's some long books, but I believe that's the longest chapter, Psalm number 119, here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. We'll begin to transition now to our daily motivation for African American success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. Daily motivation for African American success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. And today's title, Awaken the Giant Within. Everybody put that in the comments below. Awaken the Giant Within. Now, before we get into this, awaken the giant within. I want you to think about right now the potential that's inside of you. The potential that you quite possibly have been suppressing for quite a long time. It's the giant within you. It's these giant dreams and these giant aspirations and this giant gift that you got. That for some reason you keep putting that lamp up underneath the bed instead of on top of the desk. Awaken the giant within. How many of you guys got giant dreams? You got giant goals. You got giant aspirations. You got things that are much bigger than you that you want to accomplish, and you realize you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. How many guys' eyes see so much promise that it almost feels like, is this really available to me? You got giant promises. Awaken the giant within. Let's find out what Brother Dennis P. Kimbro has for us today for our daily motivation. Here's our quote of the day. It comes from Will Smith, who's the actor and comedian. Mr. Will Smith says this, and I quote, "Living in Hollywood can give you a false sense of reality. I try to stay in touch with my inner feelings. That's what's really going on. Living in Hollywood can give you a false sense of reality. I try and stay in touch with my inner feelings. That's what's really going on." Here's what Brother Kimbro has for us here today for our daily motivation. That's right, man. Awaken the giant within. Awaken the giant within. Maybe there is a big you inside of the little you that's in hibernation right now, and you need to awaken the big you that's within. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. Maybe it's time for you to awaken the giant that's within. New Black Wall Street Book Club, daily motivation for African American success. Let's read. A number of years ago, a poor farmer discovered oil in his backyard. Though he was once poverty-stricken, the discovery of oil made him quite wealthy. One of the first things he purchased with his newfound wealth was a new car, a Mercedes-Benz. He wanted everyone in town to notice his car. So when driving through town, he turned to the left and right to speak to everyone in sight. As a matter of fact, he often turned completely around to speak to folks behind him. Yet he never had an accident while driving. Why not? The reason is simple. Directly in front of that shiny new car were two horses pulling it. Local mechanics said there was nothing wrong with the car's engine. The old man was simply never learned how to insert the key and turn on the ignition. Underneath the hood of that luxury car were hundreds of horses, highly engineered horsepower, ready, willing and raring to go. But the confused farmer was only using the horses on the outside. Closer to home, many people make the mistake of searching in their external world to find horsepower or the answers to their problems when they should look inside, within themselves. You will not find success or happiness in your external world. You will always find them within. You will not find success or happiness in your external world. You will always find them within. Everybody put in the console, look within. Because you can't find unless you're looking. You won't find unless you look. You could stumble across it, but then not notice it. But when you're looking, seek and ye shall find. Everybody put in the console, look within. You will not find success or happiness in your external world. You will always find them within. How great we all could be. Singer and songwriter Valerie Simpson told a group of children, if we would only search within and release our hidden power, turn inward and find your true greatness. Turn inward and find your true greatness. Awaken the giant within, right? I have great dreams. Awaken the giant within. Sometimes I have dreams. Absolutely. Awaken the giant within. Awaken the giant within. Look within. Look within. Now I tell you, this could be a lonely journey because it's just you and you. it's you and you. Nobody else knows what's on the inside of you. No one else knows what's within you. We can all look and see what's possible for you. We can all look and say, man, here's what I can project, but only you can know what's in you. Do you have the courage to look, though? And here's the deal. Maybe what you see initially is something that's not quite as beautiful as like it to be. It's like an ugly duckling because of all the experiences that you've been through in life and what you've gone through and what you've overcome and all this stuff. But baby, even an ugly duckling turned out to be a beautiful swan. Look within. Look within. Let's find out what Brother Kimbro has for us here today for our affirmation of the day. Take this time, guys, to really speak life into our life using the power that we've been given, the power of the tongue. You can actually plant a seed of thought into your subconscious, into your membrane that can begin to transform your life. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be conformed to this world. So you have an inner world that you can that can literally transform your life if we tap into it. So we're going to do this 3 times, guys, as we speak life into our life, using an affirmation that's been given to us to do that. And then we'll repeat it over and over and over again until it brings forth a harvest into our life. So we're going to do this 3 times. That way we can get it as we're talking about awakening the giant within. Our affirmation of the day. Repeat after me. I go forth in life with the realization that the kingdom lies within. Oh, this is a sombering, thoughtful affirmation today. Our affirmation of the day, let's do it again. Repeat after me. I go forth in life with the realization that the kingdom lies within. Ooh, I feel that already. Oh, Lord, we're going to do it again. Our affirmation today this time. Our 3rd time, we'll do it for the people in the back, the people in the way back. We'll make sure that they know we mean business today. As we do it this time, guys, this time say it like you mean it. Now, say it with some conviction. Say it with your chest. Our affirmation of the day. Awakening the giant within. Repeat after me. I go forth in life with the realization that the kingdom lies within. The kingdom lies within. The kingdom lies within. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Black folk do read. You put it in a book, like the Bible. You put it in a book, like Daily Motivations for African American Success by Mr. Dennis P. Kimbro. You put it in a book, like The Black Billionaires Club, written by yours truly. And we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ. And I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God that that's more than enough. This is your daily motivation for today. It's time to get up, to get out, and go get something. Mr. DJ, hit the music.